The War of Caninospatians. Imagine a universe far beyond our own time, a place where the dogs and their kin have risen to rule the stars. Millennia have passed since the days walking on all fours, and the dogs of Earth have evolved into the Caninospatians, a proud, pack-driven species of interstellar conquerors. Their sleek, light-speed ships cut through the void, armed with pulse cannons and quantum railguns, their fur gleaming under the glow of twin suns. They've built an empire, a barking, howling dynasty stretching across galaxies. But today, their story takes a turn, one they never saw coming. A tale of war, discovery, and a truth that will shake their bones. On the edge of their empire, the Caninospatians detect a faint signal, a lush green planet orbiting a quiet star. A scout ship, led by Captain Ruffy, a grizzled Dalmatian with a cybernetic eye, descends to investigate. Their paws touch soil and their noses twitch. Plants tower overhead, air hums with life, and then they see it. Humans. Tall, furless creatures walking upright, holding leashes. And on the other end, dogs. Not Caninospatians, mind you, but simple, wagging-tailed canines, bounding happily beside their masters. Ruffy's hackles rise. "Slavery!" he growls. "These humans dare to chain our kind?" The pack agrees. This is an outrage. Back on their homeworld, Canis Prime, the High Council howls for war. To them, dogs are the pinnacle of evolution. Humans keeping them as pets is an insult to their very existence. Within days, a fleet assembles. Hundreds of ships, bristling with weapons, their engines roaring like a pack on the hunt. They warp to the planet, ready to liberate their so-called cousins and crush the humans beneath their paws. The first battle is swift. The human outpost, a small colony of domed habitats, barely has time to react. Caninospatian ships rain quantum fire, shredding defenses. Humans scramble into clunky fighters, but they're no match for the dogs' coordinated strikes. Ruffy leads the charge, his ship weaving through explosions, barking orders as the pack mentality kicks in. One attacks, all attack. The colony falls in hours. The Caninospatians plant their flag, a paw print in crimson, and round up the humans. The pet dogs bark and wag, confused but unharmed. Victory tastes sweet, but it's short-lived. A human prisoner, a wiry woman named Dr. Lena Voss, smirks under interrogation. "You think this is it?" she says. "This was just an outpost. You've poked a beast you can't even fathom." Ruffy snarls, dismissing her words, but then the scanners blare. Something's coming, fast. Space ripples. Ships blink into existence, not warping, not accelerating, but appearing. Human vessels, sleek and shimmering, their hulls pulsing with an organic glow. The Caninospatians fire first, pulse cannons and railguns screaming through the void. But the human shields flare, absorbing the energy, recycling it into their own systems. A Caninospatian cruiser charges, only to be sliced in half as a human ship reconfigures, its hull condensing into a neutron star density, ramming through like a spear. The dogs fight hard. Their light-speed ships dart and weave, landing blows where they can. For a moment, it's chaos, wins and losses on both sides. But the humans' mastery of graviton tech turns the tide. A single human dreadnought pulses, and a Caninospatian fleet crumples, matter itself twisting under graviton waves. Travel that takes the dogs weeks? The humans do it in a blink, their ships phasing in and out of reality. Ruffy watches, horrified, as his armada dwindles. The central human ship, a semi-organic leviathan, hums with autonomous precision, directing the assault with minimal crew. The Caninospatians never stood a chance. The war ends as abruptly as it began. Ruffy's ship crash lands on the ruined outpost, the last of his fleet. Human forces surround them, but they don't fire. Dr. Voss approaches, a golden retriever trotting beside her, off-leash, tail wagging. "You got it wrong," she says. "These dogs aren't slaves, they're family. We've grown together for millennia, a bond of love and respect, something your pack mind can't grasp." Ruffy stares, bewildered. The retriever nuzzles Voss's hand and she scratches its ears. You attacked us thinking we were tyrants, but you've just kicked a hornet's nest. This outpost? A speck. Humanity spans systems you've never dreamed of, and now they're coming. The sky darkens as more human ships phase in, their graviton hum shaking the ground. The Caninospatians, for all their pride, realise they've unleashed their doom. And so, the dogs of the universe, the mighty Caninospatians, learned a bitter lesson. They saw servitude where there was love, conquest where there should have been curiosity. Their pack mentality drove them to war and into the jaws of a species far beyond their ken. As the human armada gathers, the question hangs in the void. Can the Caninospatians adapt, or will their empire fall to the symbiosis they couldn't understand? Thanks for listening, folks. If you enjoyed this tale of dogs, humans and cosmic reckoning, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know. What would you do if you were Ruffy facing the unknown? Until next time, keep your ears perked and your eyes on the stars.